When last we saw our adventurers, they found themselves in serious trouble. The plane-shifting nautiloid had suffered extreme damage and careened through plane space, putting the party in grave peril. Thankfully, severe yet attractive future waifu Lae'zel plucked the tentacles of the nautiloid's navigation console just before ultimate disaster, sending the nautiloid back to the material plane. Gneiss now finds himself in a precarious predicament, falling from the sky in what will certainly result in his untimely demise. Wait, what? That little piece of nautiloid shell saved him from becoming a cheesy Niceta crunch? Okay, this game is officially bull. And so now our adventure with Gneiss continues, as he awakens on the ravaged beaches like a middle-aged divorcee who just got off the 9 a.m. bullet train from Margaritaville. How will he remove the illithid parasite from his brain? Let's find out.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Man, she makes it sound worse than it already is, and that's saying something. Alright, where are we?
The chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark.
After that fall, we're far, far west of a place I like to call believability.
Death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Goal number 1, we need a cure. Goal number 2, gold! Oh look, it's Shadowheart. She's not doing well. Well, 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 what a fine D20 of despair you have there. It would be a shame if I were to just steal it. But, nah, I'll wake you up. This is your 8 a.m. wake-up call.
You're alive.
Yes.
I'm alive.
Yes.
How is this possible?
That's what I'm saying. I still don't get it.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Clearly she has a memory problem. And now what?
First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer.
Wait,
We might
aren't
have
you a
escaped,
healer?
But we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Truly a fate worse than death. What happened to our Gith friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend.
Sorry, waifu.
Looks like she ran off without us.
Have any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
You know, minus this whole parasite in our brains that will eventually turn us into mind flayers thing,
We
I
need
agree.
each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
All right, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go,
Here? Really?
I wanted to thank you again for freeing me.
Oh.
It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod.
Easy?
But you didn't.
With these legs?
I'll remember that. Lead the way.
The two companions combed the beaches for loot, taking what valuables they could scavenge from the corpses of the abducted townsfolk until they happened upon a trio of intellect devourers. The brainy adversaries wasted no time at all closing in on Gneiss and Shadowheart. Seriously though? These guys got some range on their movement. Dang. I think Gneiss is jealous. In your face with my mace. We'll just move Gneiss up here. Eat my bow staff, Cephalo sucker. And of course we miss with the kick because, you know, short legs. A new challenger approaches. Yikes, 8 damage. Heal me, Shadowheart. Oh, that's so much better. Dang, how do you say get wrecked in Elvish? A solid strike. And a follow-up kick to knock it down for good.
Survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Well, Twitch chat isn't here, so that's pretty good for a start. Gneiss and Shadowheart made their way through the nautiloid husk, emerging on a small beach. Picking a few herbs as they traveled away from the smoky remainder of the nautiloid, they encountered an eccentric man in distress.
Harry, I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Kill it yourself. You look capable enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul.
Instead,
Well,
you got
not
a
to worry.
nice one. Look, if you're gonna try to stab me from behind, you better buy me dinner first. For now, we slip the hold.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me.
Look, man, this is one of your Japanese anime, okay? I haven't done anything to you. Yet.
You arrogant little...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on?
I'm seeing your former life as Jack the Ripper. In reality, though, it's the Mind Flayer's worm. It's connected us.
The worm? Of course. That explains things. Somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
No big deal. This happens all the time. A simple mistake to make. Glad to see we're all caught up now.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I'm also a Baldurian.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles.
Yeah, doily-collared
So,
shirt-wearing motherfrickers weren't really my
Do you
jam.
know anything about these worms?
Yeah, they'll turn us into Mind Flayers.
Turn us into...
You want to cut me in on the funny part of this joke?
It'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what you didn't
Although-
expect.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Yes, gratuitous, but I had
Hasn't
to.
happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it. We need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first,
You should travel with me.
you know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know.
Well, I, for one, am happy that our relationship isn't
accept.
transactional at all.
Lead on.
And so Gneiss leads the party onward through another ruined remnant of the now defunct Nautiloid, where they run into an old friend.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
No, I am furious.
Yes, you feel hate. And you deserve to be punished for it.
Look, this isn't one of your
You
German
should be
nightclubs,
whipped,
narrator.
Made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it.
My
But
ex
then the
knew this mind
feeling
control trick
slips.
too.
The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Just what is he thinking about? Let's find out. Or not.
You try to break through, but its mind is impenetrable.
Like the
With a
hardened
last surge
exterior of
defiance, it
Lae'zel's
flaps your
heart.
efforts away. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Pearls? You think we can loot them? And so now we end you.
Monster.
Well, I'm disappointed. No pearls. Having put their tormentor to its end, Gneiss shepherds the gang out of the Nautiloid, where they stumble across something quite curious. Quite curious indeed.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
This is what people say about me. Appears to be malfunctioning. Could be slightly dangerous. That is literally me touching anything in winter here in Maine. Anything. Static shocks for the lose.
A hand? Anyone? Ow! Perhaps I should have clarified? A helping hand? Anyone?
Who are you?
Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
Well, a 7 with a +1 strength modifier and guidance should do it. And it does. Nice.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling!
Not like that, Zinners.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
At introductions.
At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well.
I was.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Oh, thank God you said ocular. Go on.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers?
What fun!
It's a process known as seromorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
Strong agree.
You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Are we just gonna keep listing medical professionals?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few.
Get wrecked, Shadowheart!
You don't happen to be one of them.
I can't say that I am.
We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Poor Shadowheart's too incompetent to fix everybody, so sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone.
He shouldn't get used to that level of kindness.
Kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
And thus, Gale joined the party. Specializing in evocation, I assigned him Charm Person and Magic Missile, in case we need to attack any darkness. Gneiss and the party make like a nail and press on, eventually eavesdropping on a bit of conversation. Gneiss decides to investigate.
One of them carved up Zoru's whole squad. Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
Hey, that's my
The
future
thing's
waifu you're
dangerous.
talking about.
Leave it for the goblins to kill.
It?
And if it escapes, how will you...
It?
Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move.
But her
Yet
hips
you
don't
hear her
lie.
voice. Get rid of them.
The Githyanki's an intelligent creature, just like you. Release her, or I'll kick your... Glad you see it my way.
Converse with it.
Again with the
I
it!
barely know what it is.
But Gneiss, if it's
Racism!
intelligent, we can't just...
Hells, this isn't worth it. I'm out of here.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Yes, ma'am. Wait, what? Starion destroys the bottom of the cage. She then teleports to the ground, and then the bottom of the cage falls onto her head.
It's science.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses.
Lol.
Suspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection.
We're
I
still
must
talking about
find
the
a crash.
parasite, right?
You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
And what exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Alright, let's find this creche.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Why don't you wait at camp?
Very well, but heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Due in part to his point position and his keen perception, Astarion notes some commotion ahead.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Noticing a nearby hillside, the party sneaks up the ridge, trying to get some eyes on the trouble ahead.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
Well, that's not good.
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Man, Zevlor has some messed up priorities.
Please! There's no time!
Too late.
By the 9 hells! Open the gate!
Oh, now you want to open the gate. Ah, my organs. I was using those. Well, somebody failed the strength check.
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade and suffer its sting.
We'll ascend the hilltop and see if we can get behind this goblin. Dang, missed. Dodge this, cretin. Great shot, Ramira. Zevlor rallies the troops with the war horn. And then puts a goblin tracker down. Ooh, big hit. And a sweet dodge. Astarion whiffs.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Aridin takes a bit of a hit, but then dodges the second strike. Arth takes a few points from the goblin boss. The Booyog casts Ray of Sickness on Zevlor, which fails to connect. Aridin with a mighty concussive smash.
Step to it.
Gale readies his Witch Bolt. A solid hit.
My sickle and sword, strike them down!
Will obliterates that goblin with the arms of Hadar. Oh man, the tracker saved. The warg bites Barth for 8 damage, retaliates missing on the first strike, but lands the gaping wounds.
Death won't take me yet.
Gneiss finishes off the tracker. Ooh, loot.
Something good here, I hope.
Ramira tries her bow at short range. No dice. Zevlor takes down the Goblin Brawler. And the Bugbear kills Ramira. Meanwhile, Astarion used a sneak ranged attack on the Goblin boss, doing some massive damage. Aridin dancing around the blade of the Goblin boss. And retaliates, finally putting him down. Using an action surge, he takes a strike at the Bugbear as well. Gale's second Witch Bolt does 4 damage, minimal effect. And now Will, cranking his Warlock skills to 11, whips out an Eldritch Blast and jumps into the melee. Shadowheart quickly descends the hill and fires up a guiding bolt on the Bugbear. She deals 11 damage and the Bugbear is looking real rough. Barth takes another hit from the warg, but potions up and then retaliates with a piercing shot, missing. Gneiss dashes toward the combat, but man, he just isn't gonna get there. These darn stubby legs! Zevlor takes a shot at the Bugbear, finally removing him from the combat. Astarion gets into position for another shot, and it's a miss. Aridin lashes out at the warg, dealing 4 damage. And Gale once again fires up the Witch Bolt, dealing 7 damage. It's not enough to put down the warg. But Will's Arms of Hadar has got us covered.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Not to be rude or anything, but where was that attitude a couple of minutes ago, Zevlor?
Good. Damn.
After a short looting session, our party enters the Emerald Grove. Next time on Cardinal Zin. Will Astarion stop making everything he says sound so damn sexy? Will the party find a healer that can actually do something? And will Lae'zel stop breaking the physics of the world and my heart? Thank you so much for watching. Become a Filthy Zinner today. Make that subscribe button, repent, and then do your best Quasimodo impression and ring the notification bell. An extra special thanks to Akeranai and WeatherWolf4, without whom this video would not be possible. Until next time, may Lord Gaben's blessings be upon you all, and I will see you later.